three in 2020. And if you know we're three in 2020, 2021, 2022, my God, that was a bull year, or the bull years, because of like 2 years, 3 years. You make a lot of money unprovoked from airdrop, right? We're three guys. You make so much, you can literally sleep broke, and maybe one airdrop drop or something, and you wake up rich. But without something, most of that money, even the OGs will tell you, they still lost it back to the market because there is no structure. So when you're building your business, there is one thing you want to think about, and I'm telling you this. When I started from the point of I failed in this aspect. So when I discovered that, okay, this is what happened, what really happened, then I started to learn more about it. I'm someone who is very passionate about investment, and that is my career path, right? If I cannot manage a business, like a small business finance, how do you expect me to manage the company I'm building that we want to invest in billions? How? So it starts from the little thing. First of all, you need to know that your business, whether you are trying to make it build it for survival, or you're trying to build it for something that outlives you, it is important that you still approach it the right way. Like Akitomiwa said, yes, Nigeria, the economy, it will make you eat all the money. But you have to think beyond where you are as a student. You have to think about, okay, when I graduate, when I get a 9 to 5 job, let's even say you don't want to do business anymore. How are you going to structure it? Because they all start from somewhere. One of the people I really admire, Joy Hunt, she does everything business and all. She will tell you something that it doesn't matter the scale or the level of business you're trying to build. You need to have it in mind that you want to structure this business like maybe it's Walmart, like it's Amazon. And these people are not going to joke with their numbers. They're not going to joke with the money that comes in or the money that goes out, because an investor can come and say, okay, I want to see your books. And the only thing that makes sense to investors is the numbers. And this is not something you just tell them with your mouth. They want to see it. Products, you know, see. How much have you invested in last bag? The amount you bought spaghetti, the amount you bought paper, like everything is properly recorded. Everything is properly recorded. You will think it's a joke when they tell you to actually keep proper record of your business. If you are able to consistently keep that, do you know that it is something they can easily walk up to investors and it's speaking numbers. And you are wondering, okay, you just finished from school. How did you get all of this knowledge? Because you have been doing it. So that is the advantage you have, and I want you to stay on that advantage. I want you to milk it. And it is fine if you start now and you are not able to, go over for some time. Don't worry, go again. If you can do it, you have 2 years. It's a go out there, ladies and gentlemen. You can run marketing and you will not get one single client to come to you. You know that great. So what if you put 100K into running ads and nothing, like that money is gone because Facebook has always refund you that money. It's gone. Does that mean that you're going to start from ground zero and you've been in business for, let's say, a year? It doesn't speak well of your business. So I want to show you something real quick. We've already, I'm going to explain some terms so that you can have that at the back of your mind. When they say you have a revenue, revenue is the total of your cost of production, and your gross margin. Cost of production is the money that finishes that thing. Let's say you are baking, for example. You buy flour, you buy baking powder, you buy butter, you buy eggs, all of those things. Part of the cost of production is also, I'm going to the market, I'm coming back, how much? Add it. I'm going to work on this thing for like 5 hours. Okay, my electricity bill, how much do we spend? You may not really want to go into all that. Like fixed amount, fixed amount that you say, okay, every cost of production, this is the amount I'm going to allocate for electricity. Then for data too, you can spend a lot of data. You may even know. You see all those 500 naira for 1 gig that you spend every day. If you calculate everything in 30 days, is how much? You are shaking your head. Do you understand? So you have to add that to your cost of production. So when you are now done adding all of that, then you now say, okay. And this one is also going to talk to you about pricing, because you have a business, it is important that you price right. There are some times that because of the kind of product you're selling, we have products. Let me say that we have products. We have premium products, right? For your premium products, you may say you want a margin of, let's say, 60% gross margin. Remember, it is gross margin. Gross margin is still not your profit yet, because you still have to deduct something. Do you understand? So you say you want to add, that's for premium product, but let's even talk about students, because you cannot be selling a product of 100K to your fellow students. Do you understand? So after you've added all of those things, you now say, okay, for my stress and everything, I think I should be able to do 40% gross margin on this. And this is how you calculate it. That's for you to know the price. Let's say you want to do 40%, right? And let's say your cost of production, everything is 30,000 naira. And you want, okay, when I'm done selling this thing, I still want to have so percentage as my gross margin. So your price is now going to be equal to cost of production divided by, open the brackets, 1 minus, are you following? 1 minus that gross margin. And you say, the gross margin, you're not going to say 1 minus what you, let's say it's gross margin, you're not going to say that. You're going to say 40 divided by 100. That is what? Use your calculator, please. This is a practical class. Minus 0.4 is what? 0.6. Now divide 30,000 naira by 0.6. If you give a discount, you can say, okay, this product normally costs 60,000 naira, but we are giving you a discount of so, or whatever discount you are giving, it must still come back to that 50,000 naira. Did you all get 50,000 naira for the cost of production of 30,000? You got it right? No. You are going to need this man. That's why I really want to say that. This conference and the price, it will benefit you. So when you remove your cost of production and all of that, the gross is 4%, right? From that gross margin, you are still going to remove your operating expenses. Just all of that. And what you have left is going to be your net margin. So net margin is okay, I've put everything. Now, this is for the business to keep. And when we say this is for the business to keep, we tell you, see, if you say there's this she has been able to go back teaching business to have like deliver or let me say give to because they have to pay about give to about 5 or 10 stations. Do you understand what I just said? She's selling chin chin and she's able to take 10, like let's say 10 chin chin. She'll drop 10 chin chin at 10 different places. How many chin chins is that? 100. That's volume you don't know. And she's not, when I was in school, of course, people come for night class, they will carry their bag. At least she should be able to get 10%. I mean, 10 chinchin is not a lot. She should be able to get at least 10% profit. That, okay, we've removed everything, so this is for the business to keep. And she's able to do that in 10 different places. So I want you to think about money is about multiplication. If you're able to make money, you are able to manage money. There's no point. You can from zero to you can start from okay. You have to does not stay on survivor. If you survive any small money you make, you use it to buy it. And there's nothing you can build that way. There is absolutely nothing you can build that way. You know the people that are even funny the most. At least you have physical products now that you are making clothes. And let me tell you something. Fashion business. Who is the fashion designer here? How much is fabric? Well, fabric is now pretty, on the eyesight, but you are not even one that is paid fabric. So why not position that you profitable and make good money from it? And you say something about, oh, I can't sell. See, when they see value, when they see quality, people are going to come to you. So in all of this, if you're not selling something that is valuable, you know you can't retain customers. Chicken and Tin CEO said you cannot retain customers if you're not consistent in your value. So you see, FSG people, are you here? New life. No. There's something I'm here to help them. Come on, it's about money. Are you here? Please, can I see your hand? You are doing a business, right? Do you know that most people that are into service-based business, consulting businesses, they feel like, oh, because You just pitch to a client, you're able to close them, and all the money that comes from there, let's say they pay you $100, that is your fee. Do you know? Do you know? Next thing you see people living large and all because they feel like I'm not doing so much, and I know like I'm just speaking, I'm just trying. It's beyond because I think you have to grow, you can't be around zero every time. So when you're on ground zero, you go again, who can I pitch to? Who can do this service? Who can I offer this service to? Then they make money again, then you go and spend it. It can never be sustainable. So you do a service-based business and they give you $100. From that $100, if you want to run as a proper businessman, have an account. So this is where I'm going to tell you that structure your business properly. It's yours to go and register your business. And you can take it a step further. Register an LLC, create an account more privacy. Okay, an account, even if you don't create that, thank God for opening. Have an account that this is for your business. The business. One will be also that that's the one that is yours to keep for your business to keep. Send it into another account so that you don't mix them up. That was the mistake I did, and I'm telling you now so you don't do the same mistake. Send it into another account, and this is not even for business owners alone. Let's say you are a trader here, you are a crypto trader, you are a forex trader. All the money you are seeing that $1,000. That is the wrong. There's a place of money in your lot, and see, since you tell me that we draw this money first in the same place. Because anything you don't take out of the market is going to collect from you. You are not a market maker. There are people there that want to take everything from you. So in a sense, have to pay this. And this is where people say, okay, I've crossed the first stage, I've crossed the second stage. When you to this stage, it goes for oh, I'm so right to Africa. Let me do as I like. Let me pay myself 500K. Your business is making, let's say, a million to get that. You know, you now have this margin. You now say, okay, it's 50% you want to pay yourself every month. You cannot sustain yourself that way. There is no way you can sustain that business that way. You have to be disciplined. Let's say you are even taking 20%. Because when you take 20% today, you are able to pull back that money into investment. When I said gross margin and net margin the other time, I did not mention that you made profit. Because that margin, it is not even yours to say you want to go and blow. It is for you to reinvest it. Maybe you are a caterer or you do cake business. You may see this need, but you are still efficient. You are increasing the cost of what you are doing. Like you are still able to manage within that budget. That is how business. So you keep investing into the things that will help you to be more efficient and cost you less. I'm going to provide not just how much sales that they are not giving. All people that do sales every AKK market is there. So business A, there's a revenue of 500K. Follow me. Revenue of 500K. No worries. Then the same K. The profit margin 90%. Business you are with your who is Oh, ones that make ready. Make your baby even their no worry. That is all you can make imagine. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is the financial system. I'm not going to make it like you can know it, right? So then your business, please have to know how to make your money. Keep records for sales. You sold one chin, write it down. One chin. This is the amount you sold before. Put it there. That's daily, right? Put a record of your sales. Put records of your expenses. Put the record of the money that you receive. The amount that they pay to you. You know, sometimes people don't, maybe you are selling on credit and they give you part payment. Put it there. This is the money I received. This is the amount I'm supposed to collect, but this is the money I received. Put it there. You need this record. Then the money paid. Let's say you have to pay somebody to do that job. You know, some people do freelance, they collect the money and then they give somebody else to do the job. Put it there. Do it on a daily basis. Then by the end of the week, you need to have a review. So, how many sales did we get this week? Don't see it as complicated. If you really want to grow a business, you have to do the hard things, right? So, how many sales did you make? What is the total expenses include? Okay, I read it. This is the cost. I bought electricity for this business. This is the cost. I bought internet. This is cash. Cash. So, well, then how much of your money is outside? You need that too. And then the suppliers debt, that is if you have suppliers. But let me tell you something. If you're able to do this, don't be aware and say, and I said, why is it matter like that? If you're able to feed it with the right data. But let me tell you something that to make business, you also need to be able to track your data. You need to be able to track the money that comes in and goes out. If not, I just really charity. I hope.
Thank you very much. That was insightful. That's the word. Before we move on to the next speech, I want someone to tell us how to calculate the net margin. She taught us here on stage. I won't take that as a speech. I'll take it as a lecture session, like we're lecturing in real time. Anyone, how do you calculate your net margin? I need someone from this business and commerce. Hey, okay, please stand up. You introduce yourself and you're going to tell us how to calculate a net margin.
Thank you. I'm Saladin Habibullah. So, to calculate what I said, it is cost production divided by into brackets 1 minus gross margin. And that's how it is.
Thank you. All right, off stage. We're speaking about that was what you use. Let's say you need to very long time. Time being into this for a very long time. So I want you to get your notepad and listen to it as it speaks. I know I'm part of social sales, but it's just to teach you about sales. So with a happy innovation,
Shane David is a talent architect. Ideal organizations, mental health products and experiences. As the founder and chief talent architect of Evolve, he leads the specialization, creativity, technology, and innovation. His work is built on the simple belief: when talent is intentionally nurtured and strategically positioned, it becomes a catalyst for economic growth and societal transformation. Sheyi currently serves as a product manager at the world's first entrepreneurship village, eVillage, where he drives product strategy, innovation, and ecosystem development for initiatives that empower entrepreneurs and startups. He also serves as a production manager for the Global Entrepreneurship Festival, GEF, leading the creative and operational execution of one of the world's premier entrepreneurship festivals, helping establish the production systems and experiences that continue to define the event. Over the years, he has conceived and led transformative initiatives, including Evolve Talent Factory, Evolution Camp for NYSC members, Grand Art Festival for creatives, Gaia for teenagers, and Nigerian Student Entrepreneurship Awards, NISE Awards. Platforms designed to discover talent, accelerate businesses, and create opportunities for the next generation of innovators and creators. With experience spanning entrepreneurship development, product management, talent strategy, creative direction, event production, and leadership development, Sheyi has worked across the public space as the head of entrepreneurship development, the Ondo State Entrepreneurship Agent, and private sector to build systems that empower individuals, strengthen organizations, and foster thriving innovation ecosystems. Whether he's architecting talent pipelines, designing products, producing world-class events, or mentoring founders, his mission is to say, to transform items to Sheyi David.
Because my love after was I wish my session came before his, but then anyways I tapped into his matter and I'll ask him to bless me for this session. So I'll go in this line again. Can you jump onto your feet? It's been a long day, I know, so I want to exercise. Oh yeah, so your mind can be if you tell your name in one sentence. One sentence. If they are making too much, they just do it. People are not to you and answer them. I said one sentence, so I didn't say one. It's like you are rereading my biography. I've been time. Okay, great. Please let's sit down together. Thank you so much for the honor once more. In celebration of one of the greatest salesperson or players, she was 23 years. You know what you do? Sell something and you get money in return, right? Oh, so kind of sales account return is also, diverse. Sells the art of selling what? Yourself. Your what? Your vision before. Hello? Before what? Yes, because it's a progression, it's a step. One goes before the other.
right? And we're going to do this together. So I need two volunteers, a male and a female. So, okay, who loves the okay, now, very good. Yeah, but then there's a lot of now she's not she was right because she's who wants to go first? Huh? Who wants to go first? Number step back, you that boy I want to that girl. You want to tell yourself to God as a person, can you tested you want to tested in you, not tell her of how do I okay just do your thing. Let's you don't know what hello. How are you? I'm sorry. Which in which group parts of business related things so that if there's no services there, so what can I do? As if yeah, who wants to go next?
Okay, good afternoon. What's your name? Okay, I am Peter Babachdo. I'm a 300 medical student of this distinguished university. And also, I'm not just a medical student, I'm somebody who understands skills, and somebody who understands that there's more to what we are doing as a medical student. I understand I'm working forward on working on to bringing entrepreneurship to medicine. So it's going to be an intersection of entrepreneurship and medicine. So I would like to connect with you. I would like to know you better. So can we meet? Can we connect?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Olatunde Emmanuel. I'm a student of Futa. So, I'm privileged to listen to your session. Actually, so I would love to connect with you actually, especially the fact that you talk about the network connection. I really like it. I would love to learn more, apply to the system.
Okay, nice your turn. So and we know the verdict. Who do you choose to?
Okay, so there are two people.
So no, we are not done. No, we are going to do marriage now. Come. Please, can you give me the panelists here so that we can see? No, not you, just the both of them. We want to, so that they are my co. No, just give me the two seats so that they can sit with me on stage. Yes, they only continue their selling. Now, did you see the distinct, right? Now let's make a note. Sales is not sales until there is money in your account. Huh? Do you hear me? Until there is a yes to that deal, you have not right or wrong. Hello. And if you come with a product and you marketed your product up and down, and you didn't, nobody bought it, have you made a sale? Yes. So, has he made a sale now? He has not made a sale. And so he has just crossed the first level. He has done what? Marketing. Have you? Okay, please sit down. Put your hands together for them once. Now, you are what? Already selling to your parents, to a friend, to your lecturer. Every time you ask your parents for something, right? What happens? You do not realize that you are selling. You're selling yourself, you're selling your vision. You know why most of the times you do not even get that thing from your parents? Because you do not do it with intent of this is what I want to do. Oh, mommy, I want this iPad, or I want this phone, or I want this laptop, right? You just come from the place of you want, not knowing that you are already selling, but you are not doing it the right way, right? So to complete your sales is some of the things we are going to look at, and I just really love to use the example of a boyfriend and a girlfriend, because, or rather, you wanting to have a quick, right? Life that are already using. The question is whether you are what using it well. So the first thing to do is to what? Sell yourself first. Sell what? So people don't trust. I mean, people don't buy before. People don't what? Buy trust before they buy anything else. People buy trust rather before they buy anything else. So how was she able to get her attention? How was he able to get her attention? Is that how? Okay, so yes, thank you very much. Now, will you know that that's okay? That wants to try the girl now. You first go and find out her interest. Sales is the end result of what you are looking for. But all the customers, all the people want to sell to, we call it customer persona in product management, right? Understanding the customer. So what did he do? He put her first. The other guy tried, but he spoke more about, yeah, he sold his vision, yes. But from the standpoint of the person he wants to sell to, this got first attention before he now sold his. Hello? And that comes in different ways. Number one is intention. What is your intention? Intentionality comes from the word what? Intent. So what is my intention of doing? Intention of business of the and I picked the lady that sold popcorn because there is intent behind her sales. Do you understand? She gave what? There's an intention. She was intentional about it, not just casual. Do you understand? So when intent comes, the next thing that was they speak here. So he has the end of catching attention, and after catching attention, he goes ahead to speak in a manner that is appealing to her. Because sales is, like I said, is the what end result of what all the other things that you want done in your business, because that's what drives in the money. So speaking can be in form of how bold the first guy, of course, he stepped up to his game by saying, okay, I want to first do it. Now that is number one lesson I said the other time, right? The first, your intent, your boldness coupled with what? Intent will help you speak better. Hello? So you already know that this is what I want to say. This is what I want to do. Now, I need to be about it. See the opportunity. Now, let's reverse this. Do you know that she also was selling? Hello, ladies, now you are also selling now, even though you are not verbally selling. So your speaking is not vocal, it's in the way you dress, it's in the way you look, it's in the attitude, it's both ways, right? But you know, when we come to relationship talk now, you know how it is now. So you are addressing the way that okay, I want to look so attractive for this person. And attractiveness is coming from the place of intent, not necessarily from the place of how you dress, right? So that is why being half naked is not attractive for some people. Do you understand?